Okay, so I'm going to do a quick review of this. I've already taken a look at this and done a pre-recording, but I just want to cover some points quickly and cleanly. So, first off, I noticed that you're running Goku B. Now, there's a couple of things I have issue with in that you're running Gotenks A with that, because the major fail point of Goku B assist is that when you're calling it constantly and running around, which is how you do that, they're gonna try and force their way in, and Vegito has damn good neutral and space control, but he can get forced in sometimes by like a Bardock Lariat and shit like that. So, you want something like a trap or a DP assist. A trap assist being something like hit A, Super Saiyan Vegeta A. Both of those spawn behind you, and it doesn't matter if you're blocking, they will basically, like, hit's invincible, and Super Saiyan Vegeta is really, really hard to reach, and he's active as shit. So, once they try to take their turn while you're blocking, they'll basically get trapped, and it's a free confirm. Vegito himself, on his A assist, does really well with these traps. So if you have like a double trap assist comp, then you're just cycling, running around and making them uncomfortable. I really like Super Saiyan Vegeta for this. I don't really know about if you're like able to Spirit Bomb off Super Saiyan Vegeta, but you have two characters with really strong EX moves just flinging themselves with disrespect. Like you have Super Saiyan Vegeta's Rocket Kick, EX Rocket Kick can do so much work, and Vegeto's EX Flex, fantastic. EX Yeet whenever you want, just to contest airspace, really strong. But the problem I see is that Gotenks is not going to keep them off you if they rush in. Gotenks tracking is not going to be able to call preemptively and like work that way. If you have a DP assist like a Team Gohan, that's good too. If you have a cooler Gogeta, as we've seen Reynold run, that's like the insurance, and you want to call B Goku on cooldown. I saw a lot of opportunities where you could have called him and you didn't. Now, let's talk about his team. Initially, I thought he was running Gohan, Yamcha, like A assists, which would make sense that he was just going for a Super Dash plus assist game plan. And I think he thought he's supposed to do that because he has those two characters, and he's not doing it right, I noticed. So, if he was doing that, he would be very much like forced into a scramble situation. He's playing as if he has those two assists, but is not using them. So it's just a very weird, mismatched team comp both ways. Now, I've muted this because I don't want to listen to Whis talking the whole time. Let's talk about round start. Okay, so you are 2-4-Ming round start. What are you trying to catch here? What is your plan? Do you think they're just going to block, do nothing, and then you'll follow the button? You'll get 2H'd. Why are you wasting Vegito's good frame data compared to Boo? Like, just run up 5L him. He has to back off. He has to actually back off. Like, run up 5L, call B assist. If you end up getting happy birthday in a situation like that, then back off and call B assist. But you need to just take your goddamn turn, because it is your turn. You are Vegito. Your buttons are way better than his. Also, you have a runaway kind of team, with the Gotenks exception. Like, you want to run away. Hell, I actually would point Gotenks on this team, to be perfectly honest. Get the meter, swap into Vegito, do a whole bunch of crap. But like, Gotenks would run away super well, and Vegito sits behind him. That'll do work. But you want to be running away. You want to be controlling space with Vegito. Neither of these says you should commit to a thing. Don't commit to a special move unless it's like 2-6L, because Boo has bad data. So you can just 2-6L, call assist, 50-50 him. Super Dash would be better than this. This is a completely overcommit and does nothing except getting stuffed by him starting Ki Blast of all things. He's not going to try and Super Dash call assist, but he doesn't have the right Gohan assist. So it's your turn now. And you air dash with JL, but he then tries to mash because, I don't know, he thought it was his turn. He thought he was doing a thing that he was told was good. Now here I'm actually I'm intrigued with your routing is you haven't called B Goku assist yet, but you call it now in the combo. So it's almost like you think you have to do it as part of the route, which isn't necessarily the case. You're going to be calling that shit on cooldown. Literally, round start, there's no cost. If he gets hit, he gets hit. You still get the meter. So, what's also really good is he can body block. So if you just call him, jump back, you get a free bar round start. You could have you got a second bar already if you had done that. And what's interesting to me is that I thought you were going for the 2S route to save meter and be able to just get a level 3 off the next combo. But then you go into this Vanish route, which is kind of confusing to me because you could have got more damage if you did the normal Vanish route, but you could have got more meter if you went the 2S route. So you just kind of went in between and got just middle of the road returns. Now here I'm actually confused why you 2S'd. What the hell? Is he trying to wake up DP? Is that frame 1 Aaron Vault? Even if it is, you can safe jump him and cover both tech options. You could stuff him with a meaty right now. All you need to do is do backdash, jump forward, JH. It'll cover both up and in place tech. And if they down tech in a delay, as soon as you land just 5L, it'll cover the majority of their wake up options on delay. So Vegito actually has incredible coverage Oki on slide in the corner. Doing 2S here has about 30 frames of recovery up close, so if they're not up-teching, your ass is getting smashed. Where you could just meaty them on up-tech and then pressure them afterward. But he woke up with a really high committal move that didn't do anything, and then you committed really hard, and then because you saw him... What the fuck? Okay, I think you might have barriered on reaction here, but I don't think you can whiff JS and cancel in a barrier, so you had already recovered from from the JS, so the 2S and barriered, and honestly you've been just better off just blocking. Because it looks like you just made a really high committal hard read, and you're just gonna get smacked. And it looks like you're about to take Majin Buu set play. He's gonna do the tick throw on you. It's confusing as shit. He's gonna reset you again. Went low. Okay, you got out. He luckily dropped, so 236L, call B Goku, call Go Tanks, just get out of this corner, go back to neutral, do something. 236L, call Goku, and if you see him commit to something, vanish. Just something, just get out of this corner. You honestly could 236L, calling B Goku, and then raw tag from the other side with Go Tanks or something like that. When you see him run up to try and catch you. But instead you just stayed in the corner and JS'd, which is really dangerous because there's a lot of recovery on that. Especially when he's up close like that. If you're just off angle, they just jump up. Or they super dash you and you get hit. But you went for a Vanish here, and you're not plus, and that's important to note. You blocked very smartly, and he whiffed, which would actually make it your turn, but just backdash here if you can. And eventually just get opened up a Majin Buu. From this point, it seems like there's just a little bit more uncomfortable with the matchup, confusion, get mixed up, and you're just trying to force your way with Gotenks right now, and it's just not going to end well for you. You get mixed up and mixed up and mixed up, but it's not because the neutral is hard. You're overcommitting to a lot of things. And I watched this comeback already. Your base Goku proved that you actually do have like solid fundamentals and understanding. You just are getting tilted and confused by the matchup, which is fine. I'm just going to point out that you're overcommitting to everything. And if you just get more comfort with the Majin Buu matchup, it's going to make sense. You get a nice kill here with an EX throw, and you do make this good comeback. The one thing I do want to note, though, is right... You could 2H that. Is like right here, I believe. You go for a Vanish when you have Kaioken times 20. Like, you got a JH starter. And you got a 2H smash. You do not need to worry about routing anymore. And you have the ability to... Like, you just press LOL, and you could have gone into just Kaioken, and you probably would have killed just going through the route. But then once you get to that last part of Kaioken, you can decide, oh, this isn't going to kill, I need to spend the extra bar. But you're times 20, so you have a huge damage boost. You would have easily killed from... Let's see at the point where you... Okay, so if this, instead of the 236L, was just JH, I am 100% certain Kaioken would have killed. In Limit Break, easy. Also, if you wanted to save bar, you could have also gone like Spark into DR or something like that. That way you just have a huge, like, oppressive powerhouse coming in to just one-shot this Yamcha. So there's a couple of different options, and I just think the Vanish here was wasteful. So that's just a small thing, though. I liked a lot of the stuff, like with the Super Dash, Air Dash back. Like, you didn't commit with base Goku, and that's why you got these hits. So commit less with your other characters, and that's just going to come from comfort and experience with them in your hands. I can tell you've been playing base Goku for a pretty solid amount of time. At the very least, you played a Goku a solid amount of time that your fundamentals are transferring. And the tools of Vegito may be like really appealing, but don't commit to special moves. Do like 236L for movement, and EXE if you're like under and they're above you, like you can really just snipe someone out of the air with it. But don't just commit to like 214M at round start. It's really bad. Don't do that. So, other than that, basically just less commit, more focus on movement, call base Goku as much as you can in neutral, and try to, like, learn your Oki options with Vegito that just cleanly cover things without risk. The only thing you have to worry about is reflect. So, that's that. If you have any questions or you're looking for resources, I'm in the Vegito Discord. I can point you to resources, tutorials. I have so many videos on everything, and I hope this helps. See ya.